on, you raise a very important issue, the issue of not facing up to the reality of what your life is and denial. So Paul, I'm going to ask you if in a couple of words or sentences you can address that issue based on your field of work. The importance, the role that denial plays in situations such as this.
Well, certainly one of the things that I appreciated about what Everton said is that there was a clear, you can see the connection between what he was thinking, what he was experiencing, and how he claimed his condition rather than walk away from it, push away, or delay it, or deny it. Our minds are essential to our health. And oftentimes we don't realize how significant we are to pay attention to our mental connection to our physical bodies. Certainly our minds is that entity within ourselves where our thoughts, our consciousness, our awareness resides, where we have memory, where we have reasoning, where we have thinking. And when we encounter significant challenges like this that registers physically in our bodies, it is going to affect our emotional selves and our spiritual selves in the sense of what do you believe. As Everton said, he contemplated the inevitable. It's possible that I could die because this is deadly. And therefore, it is important that we have access to persons that we can speak to, counseling, so that you will be able to process what is happening and how you are going to approach, deal with, process what is happening to you. If you're in denial, of course, you're ignoring, you're suppressing data, you're pushing it away, and we think that we put it out of sight, out of mind, but that's not true. Your brain still has to remember what you're trying to forget. And therefore, it's important that we explore our thoughts, explore that fear, because all of those metaphysical parts of us suppresses the immune system as well. If you're under a lot of stress and then this happens, if you do not speak to someone so that you can harness what is going on, eliminate some things, bring others under control, and focus your mind on that part of your body that is out of sorts, you are really denying a significant part of yourself. Now, when you are able to embrace the idea of what's happening to me, and you face and confront fears, and you begin to now look at the treatment options, you begin to look at what support systems you do or do not have, you are better able now to focus on that condition that you own, and you will find that you'll be able to cope with it better by developing those coping skills. Let me say one more thing. When a situation like this happens and it's life-threatening, it is not an isolated thing. Here we're talking about prostate cancer. But you need to understand, let's take Everton for example. Here is a competent professional functioning in all these ways, and then this happens. The brain is going to reference every other situation that he has experienced where he's now under threat or vulnerable, and it is going to bring those to bear. It is not sabotaging you, but it is saying, based on this, here's some information. Here's what happened to you in the past. What do you want to do? What do you want to take from this? If those situations have been marred with conflict and they were just dumped, they were never processed, you would be surprised how they bleed into your situation subconsciously, and you're not even aware why you feel so overwhelmed. So it's very important that you pay attention to the psychological aspect of it so that you are processing it holistically and not just looking at one particular area that is happening in your life. And I believe if you do that, you'll be better able to cope with the situation.